Two phones, same premium price zone. One is Apple's safest flagship move. The other is Vivo going full attack mode. Vivo X300 versus iPhone 17 Pro. On paper, this looks predictable. In real life, this comparison surprised me more than I expected, because there's one area where the usual Apple advantage doesn't just weaken, it actually flips. So today on Tips and Tech, no fanboy energy, no spec sheet flexing, just real-world usage, honest opinions, and the things that actually matter when you're spending flagship money. Let's start with the vibe. The iPhone 17 Pro feels exactly like what you expect from Apple. Refined, familiar, and extremely polished. If you've used an iPhone before, there's zero friction. Everything behaves the way your muscle memory expects. It's comfortable, predictable, and intentionally safe. Vivo X300 feels different. Not flashy, but confident. Compact, dense, and clearly designed to stand out through hardware rather than branding. It feels like a company trying to prove something, not protect a legacy. In-hand feel matters more than dimensions on paper. The iPhone 17 Pro has that flat frame, screams durability. It's well-balanced, but over long sessions, the weight is noticeable. Vivo X300 feels lighter, more compact, and genuinely easier to use one-handed. If you use your phone a lot with one hand, Vivo's ergonomics are simply better. That's not hype, that's physics. Design-wise, Apple sticks to evolution, not experimentation, and that's intentional. Triple cameras, squared edges, clean branding. Vivo takes a more aggressive route. The camera module is larger, and yes, some people will call it chunky. But here's the honest part most people skip. That bulk is functional. Vivo is packing serious camera hardware, and unlike cosmetic bumps, this one actually earns its space. Buttons and layout are practical on both phones. No awkward reach, no strange placements. USB-C on both still feels weird to say for iPhone, but it's welcome. Stereo speakers are present on both, and we'll get to sound in a moment. Quick question before moving on. Would you rather have a phone that feels safe and familiar, or one that feels confident and experimental? Keep that thought. It matters later. Now the displays. Apple's OLED panel with ProMotion is excellent. Color accuracy is top tier, brightness control is refined, and nothing ever looks wrong. It's the kind of display you never think about, because it never annoys you. Vivo X300 takes a more aggressive approach, higher perceived brightness, punchier HDR, and a display that looks more dramatic in real-world content. Outdoors, Vivo has a slight edge. Indoors, Apple looks more natural. Here's the flip, and this matters. Vivo delivers this level of brightness and smoothness in a compact phone without obvious compromises. That's rare. Most compact flagships sacrifice display impact. Vivo didn't. In this specific area, Vivo doesn't just compete, it leads. Audio tells a similar story. iPhone 17 Pro sounds cleaner and more controlled at higher volumes. Vivo X300 sounds louder and more immersive, especially for videos and gaming. Apple is balanced. Vivo is more fun. Neither is bad, but they aim at different listeners. Quick pause. If you appreciate comparisons that don't worship brands and don't exaggerate flaws, consider subscribing. This channel focuses on long-term usability, not launch week hype. Now, software. This is where philosophies completely split. iPhone 17 Pro runs the latest iOS and the ecosystem polish is still unmatched. Everything works, everything connects, and long-term support is a proven strength. If you already use Apple products, switching away still feels inconvenient. Vivo X300 runs Android with one of Vivo's cleanest interfaces to date. Smooth animations, strong customization, real multitasking freedom. You can shape the phone around how you use it, something iOS still limits. Updates favor Apple. Flexibility favors Vivo. That balance hasn't changed, but Vivo is closer than ever. Performance-wise, both phones are fast. Really fast. iPhone 17 Pro dominates short bursts. Apps open instantly. Animations feel weightless. Vivo X300 stays extremely close in daily use and shows impressive thermal control for its size. Here's the honest gaming takeaway. Apple delivers higher peak performance. Vivo delivers better sustained performance over longer sessions. If you game casually, you won't care. If you game for hours, Vivo's consistency becomes noticeable. Battery life highlights the philosophical difference again. iPhone 17 Pro reliably lasts a full day. No drama, no surprises. Vivo X300, despite its compact size, stretches further than expected. Standby drain is low, screen-on time is strong, and efficiency tuning is clearly a priority. Charging is where Apple plays it safe, and Vivo doesn't. The iPhone charges slowly but predictably. Vivo charges fast enough to change how you use the phone. Plug it in briefly, and battery anxiety disappears. Once you get used to this speed, going back is hard. Now cameras, and this is where expectations matter. iPhone 17 Pro delivers consistency. You point, shoot, and trust the result. Video remains Apple's strongest weapon. Stabilization, color reliability, and social media optimization are still industry benchmarks. Vivo X300 is more ambitious. Larger sensors, stronger low-light confidence, and more expressive photos. Night shots are brighter and more detailed. Portraits have more depth and character. Here's the surprising part. Vivo's camera system feels more exciting. Not always more accurate, but more expressive. Apple prioritizes reliability. Vivo takes calculated risks. Selfie shooters and video creators will still lean toward iPhone. Vivo is good here, but Apple remains the safer choice for creators. Now value, because price changes everything. The iPhone 17 Pro is expensive, and you know why. You're paying for the ecosystem, long-term support, resale value, and predictability. Vivo X300 costs less while offering faster charging, aggressive hardware, and a more daring camera approach. From a pure hardware per dollar perspective, Vivo is the stronger value. So what's the conclusion? If you want reliability, ecosystem strength, resale confidence, and the safest flagship experience, iPhone 17 Pro makes sense. If you want innovation, customization, faster charging, expressive cameras, and a compact phone that doesn't feel compromised, Vivo X300 deserves serious consideration. Neither phone is objectively better. They're built for different priorities. Now I'm curious, would you choose stability or experimentation? Drop your pick in the comments. This is Tips in Tech. Stay curious, stay honest, and I'll see you in the next one.